love you, man.
Thank you. He's a saint. Yes.
And this is Lloyd Kaufman. I call him Uncle Lloyd. I found out later everybody does. It kind of hurt my feelings.
Will you get the sound? The sound pick up? Maybe you better get closer and just kind of go between us.
Okay, it's pretty good though. Mo does all her her YouTube stuff.
Okay. All right.
So
okay.
She gets pretty good sound.
Okay.
And okay. Now the first question is going to be basically a cliche question. He's asking, what prompted you to become a filmmaker?
Right over here.
Huh? I was the 60s. I was going to be a teacher or a social worker, make the world a better place, teach people with hooks for hands how to finger paint, and teach bums how to paint happy faces on beads, string the beads together. But I was at Yale University, and I got put in a room with a movie nut just by fate my freshman year, and God fucked my life. I got addicted to film. I caught the virus because my movie nut roommate at Yale ran the Yale Film Society, and I started going to see the movies they showed, and bit by bit I caught the disease of movie making, and I couldn't stop.
Cool. I want you to know that you helped a lot of people.
Well, thank you.
You absolutely, going into film, you did just as much as you would have done teaching people with hooks to finger paint.
Well, thank you.
Okay. And obviously, this is another obvious one to me. You have an incredible sense of humor, and you've been compared to Mel Brooks, and obviously, with the Mr. TV, Uncle Milton.
Yes,
and
exactly.
You've been compared to the classic comedians of the genre.
Mel Brooks was very much influenced by me. In fact, when he was doing The Producers, when he was writing that movie in 1968, he actually copied from the Toxic Avenger. Yes.
And
he was very influenced by the Toxic Avenger.
A lot of you have to, really watch. It's there, In fact, I'm not even going to it.
Yes.
Because, Mel knows where I live, and he's really hard ass.
That's right.
Who are your favorite comedians?
Well, I guess Richard Nixon was pretty funny. I always liked him.
Real dark comedy.
Today, yeah, especially when he bombed Cambodia.
Yeah.
That was very dark.
Damn dark.
Well, I guess in terms of filmmakers, who would be good? Shakespeare's cool. He's funny.
Yeah.
Although he didn't make too many movies, but he's definitely funny.
Well, people keep using it.
Jerry Lewis. I love Jerry Lewis. I love Daffy Duck. I love the Three Stooges.
Huge Daffy
John
Duck.
Ford has got great comedy in his movies. Preston Sturges, the great Preston Sturges, a big influence on me. They can go on and on. Howard Hawks, right, with the George Cukor, Judy Holliday, the Katharine Hepburn movies with George Cukor that Cukor directed. The classics. The classics.
That's a great answer. I myself, these things work really weird. Can you describe for us, in your own words, how you feel comedy and humor and horror are related? How is it relative?
Well, cartoon violence is funny. Ergo, the trauma violence is funny. And Peter Jackson has said that I created the Peter Jackson, James Gunn, Tarantino, to some extent, credit me with creating the slapstick gore movie, namely The Toxic Avenger, which mixed, slapstick satire along with the graphic gore and head crushings and dismemberment. They are not really funny things, but used in a cartoon way, which we do. They are funny.
Absolutely.
And they're also symbolic, too. They're very symbolic. Some of Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead, a lot of the violence is symbolic of the violence that animals go through to create this junk food that we eat.
Oh, that brings me to my next question, which is about the goings of Poultrygeist. How's the film going?
Well, Poultrygeist is a very successful film. I didn't expect it to be successful.